I'm not a victim. I refuse to be one.
And the victim is the other person who is morally inferior and
that's a
has
serious
to hold
question.
on to
of course.
racism
if you
to
have
somehow
to hold, that's
for
right.
his or her own self-esteem and definition.
If you can only be tall because somebody's on their knees, then you have a serious problem. And my feeling is white people have a very, very serious problem. And they should start thinking about what they can do about it. Take me out of it.
Then give white people some free advice.
They're all in my books.
I say I hate you first. You're the first line in my hate. I hate all white people. White people are rotten. And black people are just like them. Because you've made them just exactly like you. They walk like you, they talk like you, everything they do is like you. They want to be you so much. They love your woman more than you do. They know your mind better than you. They wear your clothes. They've even learned to wear your shoes. You took them out of the jungle, and you want to make them into a man. Why couldn't they be left to be God? Why do you want to make them into a man? In the jungle, they were God. Africans are smart, aren't they? See, over here, everybody thinks them old black people are just dull old colored folks. But they're not dull old colored folks. They're very smart. They're very aware. And their capacity for fear.
White people go around, it seems to me, with a very carefully suppressed terror of black people. A tremendous uneasiness. They don't know what the blackface hides. They're sure it's hiding something. What it's hiding is American history. You know, what it's hiding is what white people know they have done and are doing. You know, it's what, white people know one thing. It's the only thing they have to know. They know this, everything else they say is a lie. They know they would not like to be black here. They know that.
By civilization, which has always glorified violence, unless the Negro had the gun. The country is only concerned about nonviolence if it seems that I'm going to get violent. It's not worried about nonviolence if it's some Alabama sheriff.
Some very, very good friends of mine were killed by bombs that were planted by racists. I remember my father having to have guns at his disposal at all times because of the fact that at any moment we might expect to be attacked. The man who was at that time in complete control of the city government, his name was Bull Connor, would often get on the radio and make statements like, niggers have moved into a white neighborhood, we better expect some bloodshed tonight. And sure enough, there would be bloodshed. I mean, that's why when someone asks me about violence, I just find it incredible. Because what it means is that the person who's asking that question has absolutely no idea what black people have gone through, what black people have experienced in this country since the time the first black person was kidnapped from the shores of Africa.
You feel, however, that we're making progress in this country and worldwide?
No. I will never say that progress is being made. If you stick a knife in my back 9 inches and pull it out 6 inches, there's no progress. If you pull it all the way out, that's not progress. The progress is healing the wound that the blow made. And they haven't even begun to pull a knife out, much less try and heal the wound. They won't even admit the knife is there. Do you have any?
No one wants to pay reparations. The Jews received over $1 billion in reparations and gets $4 billion annually. A Holocaust museum was set up for them on this soil for over $200 million, and they get $21 million annually just for operating expenses. But the Catholic Church, the Pope, the Jews, the Arabs, white people in general, no one wants to pay reparations to these, the sons and daughters of Africa. So
This is American justice. This is American democracy. And those of you who are familiar with it know that in America, democracy is hypocrisy. Now, if I'm wrong, put me in jail. But if you can't prove that a democracy is not hypocrisy, then don't put your hands on me. Democracy is hypocrisy. Right. If democracy means freedom, why aren't our people free? Right. If democracy means justice, why don't we have justice? Right. If democracy means equality, why don't we have equality?
Pay the sacrifice, and let's say, onward, onward, onward.
This is Adam Clayton Powell, the congressman from Harlem, a man who isn't bothered by what his critics say about him.
Demagogue, racist, flamboyant. I know the hour is late. You want to hear Dr. King? So I shall try to cut my remarks down. But after all, I'm a Negro Baptist preacher, you know. But nevertheless, I will try to make them like a woman's skirts, long enough to be respectable, but short enough to be interesting.
Is this the land of the free and the home of the brave? No! Is this a land with liberty and justice for all? No! Is this one nation, indivisible, under God? No! Either let us practice the democracy we are preaching, or shut up. And it doesn't matter whether you've never gone to school or whether you have a PhD. You're black. It doesn't matter which side of those tracks you live on. You're black. It doesn't matter whether you're on the relief roll or whether you're a millionaire. You're black.